Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Will Taylor Hayes pass away? According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, it appears that everyone agrees that Taylor Hayes should be let go at some point. By that, they imply that Taylor's death from the popular CBS soap opera may be imminent. That, or at least like so many other characters on the program, there might be an attempt on her life. It seems that B&B enthusiasts just believe that Taylor's presence at this time is very absurd. In the existing plots, she isn't contributing anything noteworthy or deserving of notice. Fans also find it annoying because she doesn't establish appropriate boundaries with her daughter Steffy Forrester, and acts like a puppy in love with Ridge. To put it plainly, Taylor has emerged as the show's least popular character. Naturally, there was a lot of discussion about the issue on the internet. I don't want the stupid writers setting up Poppy or Sheila to die. Some people have even said in their comments, "We adore these women. We all despise Taylor, so let her go now and leave Ridge alone while Brooke dates that blonde man I saw behind the scenes." How about Taylor gets shot in the face, requires reconstructive surgery, has her face bandaged for weeks, and it's Hunter Tylo when the bandages come off? Wrote another fan of the show. Another statement that was made was, "They don't need to kill Taylor. Simply rehire Krista Allen and write her tales that don't have her spending decades on the losing side of a destructive love triangle." Naturally, B&B fans will just need to tune in every single day to see what happens next. Brooke is stunned by Nick's flirtatious return, and the former flames reunite. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Brooke Logan will be astonished by Nick Marone's flirtatious reappearance, so there will be some entertaining moments when these former lovers get back together. Even while Brooke is holding on to the belief that Ridge Forrester is her fate, his behavior isn't helping her realize this vision at the moment. Brooke has been experiencing some loneliness since Ridge moved in with Taylor Hayes at Eric Forrester's estate. But in the upcoming episode, Nick will return to tell Brooke that she has choices. Old sentiments are about to return because Brooke and Nick were once married. Brooke will be shocked when her ex appears because Jack Wagner will play Nick Marone again in Monday's episode. Brooke will be left wondering about Nick's activities while he's been away, and why he's in Los Angeles. Nick may boast about his enormous money as a shipping mogul. Nick may be working on a shipping transaction during this trip to Los Angeles, but he may swear that Brooke is the true reason for his return. Nick wants to break Brooke free from the destructive loop she's fallen into with the Waffler because, as it turns out, he received updates about Ridge shattering her heart once more. Since they will both be in Italy by the end of July, Nick will court Brooke and might even invite her. Given that Nick will need to return to Naples for Marone shipping, it is easy to see him press Brooke to accompany him there. For the time being, Nick will turn on the charm and surprise Brooke with his return. Brooke will quickly recall why she fell so deeply in love with Nick during their sexy romance. When Ridge finds out that Nick has been sniffing around Brooke once more, he won't be happy. More concerningly, Luna Nozawa will likely keep planning and assembling the elements of her apparent Hayes-Finnegan kidnapping scheme. Who is Luna Nozawa's hidden friend covering her expenses? According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, Luna Nozawa has gone overboard once more, and it will only be a matter of time until she strikes. In anticipation of the hammer falling and chaos erupting, Steffy Forrester and her family are waiting. Could things get worse if Luna Nozawa has a wealthy and covert supporter that no one is aware of? Read on to find out. Here are some spoilers for what will be on Bold and Beautiful this week. The daughter of Dr. Finn's murderer is going crazy on The Bold and the Beautiful, but she's doing it with style and comfort. Fans are confused about who is funding Luna Nozawa's expenses and maintaining her way of life. She isn't living in the impoverished dwelling, but she did leave Bill Spencer's opulent estate. Who furnished Luna's own flat after renting it? More significantly, how is the Il Giardino killer surviving on the streets of Los Angeles without a job? She definitely doesn't have time to go seek a job with all of her lurking and regular trips to Steffy Forrester's residence. She isn't permitted at Il Giardino, and Bill Spencer isn't feeding her at the Spencer mansion either. We are still unable to identify the person purchasing the food for the ex-inmate. Poppy and Lee Finnegan are both attempting to distance themselves from her, and the Nozawa family will not pay for her. The writers of the CBS soap opera The Bold and the Beautiful frequently leave a lot of things out in the air. Luna's living circumstances could not be significant. Is only 30 minutes long. It's possible that they didn't want to spend airtime describing how she was able to pay her rent. However, it could also imply something really important. Does anyone else on the soap opera pay the criminal's expenses, and perhaps even assist her in committing crimes? Is there someone behind the scenes pushing her to pursue Steffi? Ridge's jealousy, Luna's audacious move, and Nick's rosy return. Here are spoilers for Monday, June 16, 2025's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful. Fans can anticipate Nick Marone's comeback. Ridge Forrester, however, is envious of Brooke Logan's romantic reunion. Let's discuss the upcoming events in the CBS soap opera as you continue reading. Fans will witness Brooke receive an unexpected blast from the past in the upcoming episode. Nick arrives with what looks to be a crimson rose in his hand. Brooke's mouth drops as she sees her ex-boyfriend. The blonde's eyes widen as she realizes that Nick is standing in front of her. Some things never change, Nick replies with a smile and a laugh. Nick is probably going to rave about Brooke's beauty. For months, fans have been listening to Brooke complain about missing Ridge. The blonde has made every effort to win back her ex-husband. Ridge is obviously still deeply in love with Brooke. He is committed to upholding the promise he made to Taylor Hayes, though. Ridge tells Taylor about Nick re-entering Brooke's life in a sneak peek. To us, that sounds like jealousy. According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, Luna Nozawa will also make a daring move in the upcoming episode. Luna expressed to Remy Price her desire for Steffi Forrester Finnegan to understand the experience of being separated from a parent and child. That was a clear indication that Hayes Forrester Finnegan was the target of Luna. A sample video shows Luna walking up to Hayes, who is playing in a yard. The owner's yard is unclear. But in an attempt to gain the trust of the young kid, Luna addresses him by name. The pardoned murderer then informs Hayes that he has a gift for him. This is much more unsettling because Luna is grinning sinisterly. It makes me wonder if Luna's remarks will upset Remy. Would Remy tell someone about Luna's threats in an attempt to gain atonement? Sheila Carter-Sharp is the only other person Remy could turn to. Remy might, however, also follow Luna to the cliff house where Steffi and John Finnegan reside. Could Luna really get away with stealing the young boy? Or will Remy prevent Hayes from being abducted? What is the plot that you are most excited to see? Post your ideas in the space provided for comments below. Steffi gloated, Luna plotted. Steffi and Finn tried to forget about Luna while playing with Hayes during the evening. But it didn't work. Finn soon found himself inspecting every window and door in the hopes of having a night free from all the drama. Steffi put Hayes to bed and then worried about her kids. Will they be able to protect them from Finn's erratic daughter? Steffi was reassured by Finn once more that he would keep Luna far away from her and their small family. Despite her gratitude, Steffi cautioned her husband to exercise caution in his words and actions toward his long-lost child. Luna will hold on to whatever hope she has and turn it against them. Naturally, Steffi was correct. Finn promised to always put her first and kissed away her nervousness. A happy wife, a happy life, etc. At home, Luna was replaying her confrontation with Steffi and Finn, recounting how Steffi had evicted her from the house and how her father had died. Remy knocked on her door as she was sitting there looking at pictures of Finn. His purpose was to ensure she stayed out of danger. No, she wasn't. She actually informed him about her visit to the cliff house and everything that happened there. Sadly, Luna's hallucinations caused her to think that Finn had some kind of in, while he kept her hidden in the kitchen. She genuinely thought Finn had urged her to go because Steffi had returned home, and he needed to maintain his image. She firmly believed that Finn wanted her in his life. How was he unable to? He is the world's greatest man. Ridge and Taylor, meantime, were making themselves comfortable at the estate. However, such warmth was short-lived. Ridge became agitated when they brought up the subject of Luna. There will be hell to pay if that dirty girl pursues their daughter once more. He will ensure it. They made out briefly after that, and Taylor reveled in Ridge's glow.